Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm making this video just because, honestly, I'm making this video because I want to say it's been about 4 years ago today, which is February 13th. Um, I quit my main job. Well, I decided to step away from my main job that I was doing, I was working at, and do this full time as far as my business, which is solar panel cleaning and bird proofing solar panels. Um, I get the question asked a lot about how did I start, or like how did I make the jump from just doing this full time and things like that. Throughout the years, I've always got that question, and I decided to make a little video, especially because it's 4 years to the day that I made that decision to work for myself. And I'm just basically making this video to let you guys know you can do it too. Or if you're in that position right now where you're like kind of contemplating, should I stay? Should I how should I um, do what you want to do? As far as like being your own boss and making that jump from quitting your main job, because sometimes it does take some guts, some courage, just to say, hey, I'm gonna just take care of myself. And it does take a lot of work, but I've been doing this for 7 years now, and like I said, it took me 3 years of sticking with it, having a side, having a main job, and doing this on the side is all my time, and reinvesting everything that I made into my company. And then finally, about the third year is when my name really started kind of getting out there. I started making money a little bit, lining up jobs, and I started noticing, because the company I was working for, we were working 5/10s, Monday through Friday, 5:30 in the morning till 4 p.m. And even though I'm a morning person, getting up at like 4:30 just to be there like at 4 o'clock in the morning just to be there at 5, um, just wasn't my thing. And then plus, during the wintertime, I'd be getting out when the sun was out or going down. So clients would be calling me to have to like go to the restroom, take breaks, things like that. But anyways, so I stuck with it though, and then finally, I decided, like, maybe like in January, I was like, man, I'm gonna quit my job soon, but like I gotta see, So work was picking up, and I had about maybe like 4 jobs lined up, and I saved about, like, I want to say, I think it was like a little over like $7,000. So I had enough money to get me through a few months of my bills and things like that, and then plus, I had some jobs lined up that were also going to bring in some more money that would also get me through. So I was going to see how that went, and if that went good, then everything was going to be good. But I remember just being like, man. So finally, I just decided to do it, and it was a bunch of other things going on. My company, I wasn't feeling working for them no more. Things had changed, a lot of stuff like that. So I was already at that point to where, like, man, this is just taking up my time. But that's what I did. I saved some money. I lined up some jobs, and then I just prayed to God. And I remember right when I walked away from the company or whatever, and it was like a week before the shutdown. COVID had happened, and the shutdown, so I didn't get none of that unemployment that everybody was getting, that double unemployment or whatever it was. So I was like, man, I should have waited or whatever, but it is what it is. And but business just took off after that. It was 2020, and I've been working for myself ever since, man, and it's been the best decision I ever made in my life. It does take a lot more work, and I will say, you know, that's why it took me 3 years, because I stuck with it. But finally, you know, 2020 came around. I started in 2017, and 2020 came around that I finally had, built up enough name to get me some work lined up for a few months. So, anyways, that's what happened, and it's just been every year's been better and better as far as how much money I've been making. Happier, better. I've learned a lot more confidence in myself. I have a lot more time. Yeah, I work a lot, but it's because I choose to, At the same time, I do just as good, and I probably work half the time and make double, triple the what I was working for another company. And that's just me, I can put in more work or whatever, but I like what I found. Like I said, I think I found my niche, So now it's building up capital to invest in other things, starting up other companies that I have in mind, and just other stuff like that. But that's why I wanted to make a video, and just because everyone's always like, "How'd you do it?" Or, like, were you scared or what? And it is a lot of work. Like I said, being on your own, and this is your sole income, making your business your sole income. It can be done. Like I said, I'm proof of it. I ain't super rich. I ain't living all like that, but I can take care of myself. I'm a lot well better off than I was before I ever started this business. I always living check to check. I don't live like that no more, and it's just been the best decision of my life. So people always ask me things like that, and I just figured I'll post a little video, and tell you guys what you got to do is make a game plan, man. You got to figure out how your clients gonna work, your bills, get all that in line, and then line it up, and then finally make that jump. But you know, it does take a lot of work because a business owner, especially like an entrepreneur, someone on their own, sole proprietor, single member LLC, someone kind of more with a couple employees and things like that. It's a lot of work because not only do you have to make the work, but you have to keep that work coming in. It's not like you just go show up to a company somewhere that you work for and there you go, they have the work for you already lined up. All you gotta do is show up and perform. It's not like that. I gotta show up, perform, and I gotta keep the work coming in 24/7. So it's a lot of things like that, but I love it because it shows the grind in you. It brings out a lot more things that you didn't know you really had in you, and it's built my confidence up, talking to people, knowing my worth, and just being out there hustling, man. Doing good, legit hustle, something I can be proud of, paying taxes. It's bought me a lot of things. It's got me my own place, cars, and that's just material things. But it's brought in my confidence. It's made me look more respectable in the eyes of my family and friends, and things like that. And now people ask me for advice, and like I said, I get the question, "How'd you do it? How'd you go like on your own?" And like I said, if you know me, you would be like, damn, I know Tony, like, and if I can do it, you can do it. I'm nothing different than anybody else. So that's basically it. I just say, you got to grind, man. You got to figure it out. And, if anybody ever wants like a step-by-step way to start a business and how to, you know, do your thing, I can definitely help you with that. I'm in the process of doing something to that, to help other people that want to start a solar panel cleaning business, a bird proofing company, or just any type of little business. So that's basically it. Again, I just, it makes me just, I like to look back sometimes, and not all the time, but sometimes, and just be like, man, I've come a long way, and it's all because of God. That's it. And that's why I named the company Solar Angels. We're fighting dust devils and making people happy, taking care of things, and and plus it's solar panels. They have to be cleaned. They have to be maintained. And then some people have the birds nesting under them, and that can mess up the wiring and things like that. So the service sells itself, and then, like I said, you just gotta grind, man. You gotta go out there, advertise. You can't get discouraged, and then you're gonna have slow seasons and everything. That's why you got to keep your finances right, man. You got to make it through the times where you're not getting in work, and that's when you start getting into having regular customers and things like that. That's a lot of stuff, man, that I can really get into, and maybe I will. I'll make some videos and break it down to you guys a little bit. If whoever's interested, let me know. And that's really it. I don't know what else really to say, but I just want to thank God. If you believe in God, man, you should, because he definitely is the truth, and he's real, and he's made me, like I said, I was living check to check, even sometimes check from other check to check because I was so broke or owing, man. And now it's nice, man. Like I said, I can definitely take care of myself and have a lot more time for myself, and Yeah, look at it, man. I got my company, making shirts, logos. I got my hat, everything. You got to represent, man. Be proud of your stuff. So when you go out, I was just out at Danny's with my nephew on Saturday, and we had just come from doing some washes, and I had the sweater on, and some lady hit me up right there, saw the sweater, and asked me for a quote for her solar panels to be bird proofed. And just like that, advertising, man. I got it all over the truck, putting up yard signs, everything. Again, man, you just gotta believe in yourself. You can do it on your own, man. It's cool to work for someone, lady. Not everyone can be their own boss, but a lot of people can, man. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's pretty easy, anyone can start a business. That shit is easy. The hard part is running a successful business or living off of it, where it becomes not just your side hustle, but your main hustle that takes care of you. And that's it. You can do it. I'm Tony Almejo, and if I can do it, you can do it, man. So just remember that. I ain't no different from nobody else, man. I'm just the same person like you, same Joe Schmo. Just trying to, get by in life, be legit, do people right, not scam people, and not get over on people, man. Because if I was, I wouldn't be here. I'd have a bad name, man. But it ain't like that, because you gotta be right, man. And once you start treating people right and doing right, things will get right done to you, So anyways, man, everyone stay up. Like I said, man, I'm on year 7. Shit, I never thought I'd make it this far. We'll see what another 7 years has. I'm just trying to keep going, and my goal is to, build this business up to really big, doing more commercial jobs, and building and expanding and maybe franchising it. And then I have some other investments in the way, and some other companies and businesses that I'm going to be starting hopefully soon, and other ideals, So, like I said, if I could do it, you could do it, man. It ain't nothing to it. Nowadays, it's easy, dog. You just got to have the discipline and the mindset, man. And again, you got to believe in God and pray to God, man. That's the only way, honestly. Because if you don't make it like that, you're going to make it scamming people and getting over in people. And eventually, it's going to catch up to you. Start off doing right, man. That's it. Stick to your job. Don't quit your job unless you know you can really maintain yourself. And that's it, man. Like I said, best decision I ever made in my life was starting a business. Best decision I ever made in my life, man. All right, man. It's Tony with Solar Angels, and I'm out. Stay up.